Hey, Keisuke, did something happen in high school?
What's the matter, Atsuro? Why do you ask me that all of a sudden?
Well, maybe it's just my imagination, but, you don't seem as composed as you used to be back in middle school.
What makes you say that?
Well, when the Laplace male said Midori would be killed, you kind of freaked out. I'd never seen that side of you before, so, I mean, I knew you weren't the type to let bullying slide, but, well, never mind.
Atsuro, I was bullied in high school.
Huh?
Not at first. Actually, it began pretty well for me. But in the second term of my first year, I noticed one of my classmates being bullied. It was awful what they did to him. I tried to protect him so he wouldn't lose heart.
You couldn't save him?
No, I think I did. He wasn't the target of bullying anymore, to say the least. Yes, it was me. The bullies were weak. They had to bully someone to feel good about themselves. Honestly, I was expecting it. I still wanted to save my classmate, so I thought I could take it for his sake. If only...
What? What happened, Keisuke?
The classmate I rescued joined in on the bullying.
What?
He knew how painful it was, but he became one of them just to avoid being targeted again.
What kind of dick would... That's messed up.
I reached out to him and he turned on me. That I could not forgive. Same with that incident with Midori. Those kind of people sicken me, don't you agree? I'm sorry. I'll go and calm myself.
Wow. I never knew. Yeah, me too. That would be enough to make anyone turn out like Keisuke did. But I'm glad we stopped him. Nothing would change if he fought violence with violence.
This city and its people are changing. I really liked this place, you know? Nah, it's just these past few years I started feeling that way. So what's your perspective? How do you see the city? When I was a kid, the whole world looked gray. Everything was a total bore. I was a helpless brat, but I didn't think so. It was never my fault when stuff went wrong. I was a real jerk. I was never satisfied with anything. I was so frustrated. I wish the world could be a blank slate for me to rewrite. But after I met Aya, I settled down. I was more open to the way other people did things. It's an amazing world, you know? One big stew of thoughts, desires, emotions, the good and the bad. This city gives it to you all lumped together. I like Tokyo. I liked it the way Aya saw it before all this happened. That's why I'm gonna get it back to the way it was. I'll get it ready for when Aya comes home. Just what I said. A normal, boring Tokyo with no lockdown or demons. If the demons don't go away, you can't really say things are back to normal, can you? I don't know if I can do that on my own. But if I do nothing, it ends right there. I'm gonna try. Even if I'm on my own. Oh, hey. Thanks for looking into the Aya thing. Noon tomorrow at the Hills building, yeah? I owe you one.
Jeez, a lot happened today.
I'm exhausted. But it looks like the government never intended to let us out.
Yeah, if we don't do something, the UEM field will annihilate everyone inside the lockdown.
Is that thing really going to kill us all in 2 days? Yeah.
I'm not gonna go down like that. We have to deal with the demons ourselves. Let's use the time we have left to make it so they have no reason to do that.
But and this is just if they use that weapon, what's going to happen to the people in the Yamanote Circle?
The UEM field forces pretty much every electronic device to emit EM waves. The area within the UEM field will be one giant microwave. We'll all be fried. Humans, animals, insects, plants, every living thing.
Fried? Then what?
Well, all electronic devices within the effective range, computers and such, will be destroyed. Every single electronic device will be unusable.
Oh, so no more demons can be summoned after that.
Yep. Demons not under the comp's control will remain here, but that's only a small percentage. Who knows? The UEM field might actually be effective against them, too.
So, it must be at least somewhat effective. It's us humans' fault to begin with. We summoned demons to satisfy our own desires. Yeah, I definitely don't want to die, but humanity kind of asked for this.
Yeah, but on the other hand, I don't like the way the angels are handling this. Maybe humans did summon demons and did other awful things. But using that as an excuse to lock us in for this ordeal is way too self-righteous. And if we can't deal with the demons, the angels take over? Talk about a stacked deck.
Yeah, seriously. Man, so we have to dispose of the demons properly?
Oh, you mean what Remiel said, huh?
Yeah, if we can do that, we can stop the angels from forsaking us, right? Hey, why do you think Remiel told us that stuff instead of some other demon tamers?
Yeah, it's not just Remiel. Honestly, I have to wonder what Naoya is planning too. Think about it. Why did Naoya choose him? It's hard to believe Remiel and Naoya both chose him for no reason at all.
You know, now that you mention it, you're right. I wonder if there's a reason for that.
No clue. I can't pinpoint it, but it's like there's something huge going on around us. Naoya's scheming, Remiel's speech, the business with the Shomonkai, the War of Bell. I feel like we really need to follow this trail to the end, or we'll regret it. Yeah.
Just 2 days left. No matter what we decide to do, we have to deal with the demons.
Yeah. Delete them, control them, whatever. We have to find a way. So, we learned a lot today. Do you want to go over any of it again? Okay. What do you need a refresher on? Well, the lockdown is meant to keep demons and comps from getting outside the Yamanote Circle. If we can't deal with all the demons in the next 2 days, the government's going to fry everything in the Yamanote Circle, humans and demons. And backing them up are the messengers of God, the angels. The problem is figuring out how to get the lockdown lifted. Our last resort is to force our way through the blockade, but that won't solve anything. We don't know if Remiel was speaking for all the angels, but unless we somehow solve this ordeal in 2 days, humanity fails God's test. If that happens, God and the angels will strip us of our free will and take over. That's if we're lucky. Worst case, I get the feeling we'll be massacred. Naoya said his goal was to have you win the war for the throne of Bel. But he's hiding something. To me, it seems that's only the first step in a larger plan. I doubt he'd make you the victor and just end it there. What could his true goal be beyond the throne of Bel? Huh. I guess we don't know enough to figure it out on our own yet. Oh, but there's one thing I was still wondering about Naoya's story. That demon summoning melody he used for the software. He got it from someone named Aya, right? Think that's the same Aya that Haru knows?
I think so too. Haru got that sequencer from Aya, right? And the sequencer can summon demons, so it's gotta be the same woman.
Yeah, I bet you're right. It's worth looking into. The Shomonkai is gathering worshippers to save people from God's ordeal, so they commissioned Naoya to develop the demon summoning program.
I can see why they'd do that, since they were already worshipping a demon.
But there's something we have to watch out for. What Amane's doing now runs counter to the Shomonkai's teachings and actions.
That's because the angel Remiel is in her, and she's following its guidance, right? She's the Shomonkai's maiden, but she doesn't necessarily see everything like they do.
Yeah, from now on, we should consider anything Amane says to be from that angel's mouth. Is that about all? We did pretty well today. We saved both Miss Mari and Keisuke. Anything else we need to talk about before we crash? Yeah, it'll be down to 0 tomorrow. We have that battle with Belial coming up.
Remiel said the battle is tomorrow. I wonder if that Belial demon is fighting to gain the power of the other bells.
I don't know, but it is crowned with the name of Bell, so it's safe to assume. Whether it's part of the War of Bell or not, if it wants a fight, we'll have to be ready.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, we should get some sleep. Night, everyone.